Hi, and welcome to my channel. This is Teresa Craftygrams, and I look like a hot mess. It's okay. I had a bad case of hat hair. It's cold here in Georgia, so I had to wear a hat to my appointment early this morning. So it's another crazy day, but I am doing not really a challenge, but the whatever, the Find Your Floor thing with my inspiration was Cindy Scrapbratnd, and she also mentioned Candy, whose channel name has just right out of my head. So I can find my floor, but I will turn the camera around and show you my Craft Lair. Just not greatness. So let's see if I can't do this. I cannot. I'm on my phone, which I usually am. I usually record these things on, the whatever it is, the iPad. All right, I'm going to pause it a second. There we are. So without making y'all too dizzy, Ticker's running away from me, my cat. Here's the door from the hallway. So this is, yes, I have a TV in my craft space because I craft here even when I'm not filming. So you step in, and this is supposed to be like a, another workspace, but as you can see, it's not. It's covered with, I don't even know what. These two boxes have pens. Pens. Like both of them. Chock full of pens. Yeah. Okay, well, in my defense, these write on dark papers, so they're a little bit different. I have the white one out. Okay, so yeah, that we don't talk about that. So those are pens. And then I have, attempts at organization. This piece of Princess House, my sister would be mortified to know that I have paper clips and I don't know, stuff I can put, whatever, just stuff. And then I have my oatmeal canister. Yeah, Cindy, I use everything too. This is my oatmeal box with spools of ribbon in it. That's Sari Silk on a paper towel thingy. More silver things, whatever. I try to have like items together, and that is how I'm progressing, or making the most progress, I guess. So there's just stuff. Oh, look, more pens. More pens. Those are mostly flare markers. Yeah, pens. I got a thing. That's, I believe, is an empty box. That has scraps in it. That, I don't even know. These I used to have on my desk, but they don't hold enough stuff to justify the amount of space they take up. I don't even know what's in these. Paper of some sort. That's, I don't know, electronic pieces and bits that, I don't know, like microphone, the boxes from microphones and stuff. Anyway, just junk. This area here is stuff to be gotten rid of. These are boxes that are empty, that need to go away. This is donate. And there's my sewing machine. Wall space I don't have much of for crafty items. That is my prized possession. My son gave it to me last year for Mother's Day. A Heinz Ward signed jersey. I'm a big football person. This set of shelves is the most organizational progress I've made since I moved in here last year. My daughter just moved all of my, these are my, sorry, I'm confusing the focus. Those are my junk journaling books. Like, take them apart, use them, whatever. That absolute mess right there is all the ingredients that I can use, like food packages and Amazon packing papers and things like that. I don't even know what's in that turquoise basket. That blue thing has fabric in it. I don't know what's in that tote thing there. My little Scotty or white, Highland white, whatever they're called, West Highland White Terriers. They that has old dominoes in it and other old things. This is horrible. This is scrapbooks and stuff like that. These are all, that whole row is Happy Planner sticker books. Yeah, I used to do decorative happy planning, and the tote down there, that has old out of date happy planners in it. That has, I don't even know what, books, covers that have been gutted. This is fairly well organized, the drawers, except for the top three. They all have some variety of adhesives in them. That's sticker, no, that's inks and stuff like that. And that one's stickers, and then that one's all bookbinding stuff. So the top three need work. That needs work. That is my rabbit named Swoot. This I recently tried to organize, so now it's mostly like the bottom shelf thingy is completely empty. And this is the problem. There's stuff in front of stuff that I want to get to. Like all this stuff in front of my sewing machine makes my sewing machine not usable. These random boxes mean that I have to move stuff to get to stuff, which that's like, well, if I have to move that to get to it, I'm just not even gonna try. So that's my biggest obstacle floor wise right now. Like that bucket is what I use to tea and coffee dye and Rit dye stuff, and the box below it has, I don't even know what. Oh, that's more stuff to donate. 12 by 12 papers and other oversized things in that crate. Seasonal stuff that has, I don't even know what, bits and pieces of things that have started, like small packaging that could be made into, that I've saved to make into something else. This is all my die cuts stuff. Die cutting. I have 2 die cut machines because everybody needs two die cutting machines. And I even have the old Sizzix things. That's my quotes and sayings and blessings journal. That is all the Monica Seco stuff I make, the blanks, the prototypes. This is supposed to be where I do messy stuff, like painting but it's got all this stuff happening on top of it. So again, stuff, just random stuff. My printer, my air conditioner, my little air conditioner. I don't need it right now. There's my Cricut machine and Xyron machines, my printer papers, those books there are, that's my book page idea book. That's just something I need to gut. I don't even know what's down there. This has wax melting stuff and paint stuff. My TV. That's envelopes of all different kinds, like new ones. This is journal pages ready to be put into journals. All kinds of ephemera. All kinds of ephemera. Washi tapes. Yeah, ephemera. Well, there's my comfort. That's journals that I use for, or notebooks that I use for my decorative collage journals. This is a waste of space except for my laptop. I have this tower here. I have recently organized to all different kinds of paper, except for the top of it is caca. That is caca garbage. Okay, chair, you're going to have to move out of my way. Trash can, which is blocking Penny's place. Yeah, I have, like, look, I can't. I miss the trash can as big as it is. That is Penny's corner, my dog. For when she comes in and while I'm on making stuff or recording or whatever. And that is one of my biggest bugaboos, because this closet has stuff in it that I would like to access. But I can't, because if Penny's there, she's very skittish. She will jump up and run out, and it's just whatever. But it also has my books in it, which they need to find a new home, because again, it's piled with boxes. I will show you my closet of shame. Look at that. Ridiculous. It's ridiculous. That's just my sewing machine case. That's stupid. Okay, books. Empty boxes. Empty boxes. Like, why? Anyway, so this is my work area. Yeah. Yep. This is where I record. There's my stuff attached to this little tiny shelf thing, which, I mean, I wish I had more shelving up there. That would make life a little easier. So yeah, this is that is mostly book page scraps that I want to try actually making paper out of. That is all kinds of printables, works in progress, tissues, because, you know, yeah. That's blue box I use a lot. The one below it has punchy things. I don't even know. Just junk and stuff. And this is my crocodiles and more ephemera. Paper. This is paper clips and clamps. Buttons. And paper. And little tiny books. I love these little tiny antique books. I love them. I love them. I love them. Like, where's the front of this one? I don't know. It's there. Somewhere. It's there somewhere, I think. Maybe. And this is a little, I love this. It's a little book written in, I don't know, Hebrew or something. I am a sucker for some any other language. It doesn't matter. Any other language, print, font, whatever. I love it. So this is where I store my scraps. Well, this isn't scraps. That's what remains of a fundle from Pam at the Paper Outpost's Etsy store. But this is big scraps, book page scraps, my middle-sized scraps, and my tiny scraps. So yeah, that is somewhat organized. The bottom is like 4x4, 4x6, 4x4, I said that, 6x6, and other sized papers. And the bottom is like 12-inch long pieces of 12x12 that have been cut but are still mostly really long. And then things to dye, like, what are those things? Coffee filters, and on the other side there's like doilies and stuff. I don't know. But anyway, the biggest thing is the barricades up against everything. Like, really? And those, oh, these scrapbook things are a great idea, but they weigh a deadgum ton to pull out of there. So that's the thing. So yeah, I have those 2 tubs of 12x12, and then I have this kind of milk crate kind of thing with 12x12s in it. That is something I want to put up on the wall, another holder for my tablet on my iPad, so I can, when I get this cleared off to actually use for my messy stuff, I can film there. And I have an old shower curtain that the idea is that to hang it there, and then when I'm doing something here, pull it out and cover that and everything underneath it so it doesn't get yucked up by whatever I'm doing. But right now we have some fussy cutting to do. That's empty. These are folios to be made. Passport size inserts. My son-in-law's measuring tape, because yeah, why not? This cord for that thing there, whatever it's called, it's supposed to be behind those shelves, but it's right now intertwined, woven around. Stuff like that I need help doing that, because I am not She-Ra. I cannot move that. So this is my layer of shame right now. All my gnomes are up there, and obviously my Georgia helmet signed by Sony Michelle and Nick Chubb. I mean, you have to be a football person to know who they are, but my son went to college with them, and my son was an undergraduate assistant for the football team, so he knows some of the still playing in the NFL. I made that. Yep. I think it's cute to sort of cover the window, but let some natural light in. Look, I can't, y'all, I can't. The more I look around this room, the less inspired I get. So, yeah. Oh, look. There's always just random stuff on the floor because it was knocked off of or out of something. Oh, geez, oh, Pete, man. This is just... Anyway, I can find my floor. But yeah. Anyway, feel free to comment, share my pain. Please don't be judgmental. And I hope that y'all, if you're in a similar place, I hope that the cleaning bug, the clutter bug, has bitten y'all, so we can all join together in reorganizing, sometimes purging, but whatever we got to do to make our craft rooms definitely not Pinterest perfect, but an inspiration and a joyful place to create. So I will leave that at that, and hope y'all have a wonderful day. And maybe I will get around to creating something today that sparks some joy. So, thanks for watching. Comment, like, share, whatever. I am on Instagram. I'm horrible at posting over there, but I'm there. And of course here on YouTube. I also have an Etsy store. Anyway, craft and joy, y'all. Bye.